everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom manga review. See my title below? Yes, this is on chapter 239 of Shokugeki no Soma, and pretty good chapter, I gotta say. Megumi coming out guns blazing, or should I say apple fist blazing, because honestly I was wondering how Megumi was going to be able to beat Momo, considering the fact that Momo is literally, when it comes to pastries and stuff like that, she is literally a god from what we've seen. She's literally the best from what we've seen. So it was already going to be an uphill battle from the start. From when we saw it was Megumi going up against Momo, this was the one battle that made it seem more like there was more of a chance that Momo would end up winning. And there's still a chance that Momo ends up winning, like I had said before, but I'm actually kind of more predicting on my side that Momo's going to lose and that Megumi's going to win, and we're going to have three of them be able to beat the these three, and then of course in the next one it will end up being all of them going up against Rindo and Tsukasa, with, from actually what I was thinking is now it's going to be probably either they're going to go with the whole thing that Soma is the main character and everything, and he's probably going to be the last one to be able to beat Tsukasa, or it's going to be Edina, as she, she's the one who deserves it. This is kind of like been her arc, it's been her transformation and everything, her development throughout everything, and it would be a way to kind of show her father that he's wrong and everything. So I feel that it could do the same way that the father is wrong if Soma wins, as well as that is Joichiro's son, and maybe he would change from that as well. But I don't know, I just like the aspect of Edina ending up being the one to finish it off and being the one to win it all, showing that her father is wrong. I don't know, that's just my feeling, that's what I would like to see, but who knows, it may just go the generic route of Soma ending up doing it. But I just like the aspect of Edina doing it, with Soma kind of giving some support on the side, and maybe I don't know, the ship finally sail between them. I would love to see that. But yeah, overall this chapter, I was actually expecting it to be finished in this one, not like it was the judging already started, but I expected Megumi's judging would already be finished in this one, and then we would already know who it would be, like, and the winner is, and then the next chapter we would find out who. But it turns out that it is not over for Megumi yet. It turns out she makes this crazy, I think it's called a dorayaki, and it's like two pancakes put together, and then there's like a filling in between, which was obviously white bean paste for hers, and of course the apples and everything. And at first, obviously, like a lot of things, actually a lot of the ways when Megumi goes up against someone, everyone always doubts her, honestly. And obviously, as you saw that as well, the judges were kind of like, this isn't anywhere near that apple tart that we had seen before by Momo, and they were already kind of looking, or well, at least that one guy was already kind of looking down on her, like it wasn't gonna be as good, and then bam, the other guy eats it, and guess what? Yeah, that's a naked foodgasm, guys. Megumi automatically wins right there. But yeah, so pretty much they loved it. They ended up talking about every single specific in it, and obviously, yeah, this was the main thing I almost forgot, honestly, that would make Megumi win, would be something that she learned from Shinomiya, because Shinomiya, obviously, he's awesome. He knows a lot of specifics in French cuisine, so it makes sense that he would teach her something like that. I was wondering, actually, because I actually forgot, I'm not gonna lie, that she was actually being taught underneath him, and now it just makes sense that, yeah, it would be something that he teaches her that would come out in this round. And you saw that right there, her able to do something that, a method that a lot of people actually have a really hard time with. Even Momo was like, oh, okay. Like, she was like, oh, she didn't expect that at all. And also the judges definitely did not expect that at all. And even with that crazy ass method that it's really hard for a lot of people to do, at the end the judge was still like, but this is still not at the level close to what the roast tarts were. And I'm like, what, really? Okay, so there's probably going to be something like that's not, there's like a little something in the middle or something at the end that none of them saw yet. There's still something left. As you saw, Megumi, she was not done yet, she was not giving up yet, and then all of a sudden, last bite, this is, and boom, cliffhanger. Yeah, of course, that is how it's gonna be. So yeah, that was pretty much the chapter. Awesome to see Megumi learning something from Shinomiya. Awesome to see her once again being looked down upon, but completely turning around everyone's expectations. Obviously not mine and probably not yours, because we've seen it many times. But the people in Shokugeki no Soma seem to never learn that you should never count out Megumi. And as you saw in this one, yeah, her skills have definitely gone up a lot. That there's a big possibility that she is going to beat Momo. Like I said, I want her to. I'm predicting her to. But you never know. It's still possible that they may want a 3 versus 3 in the final instead of just a 3 versus 2, and then, you know, the rest of them come in as well to keep beating on to finally beat Rindo and Tsukasa. Instead, it would be a 3v3. Somehow they beat Rindo, and then it would be like a 2v1 kind of situation, maybe. I'm not too sure on the specifics exactly how it would work. Like, if there is only 2 of them, will that mean that they still have a 3v2? I don't think so, because it's usually a 1v1, so I'm guessing it would be 2v2. If they beat that 2, then it's the next 2v2, and then they beat that 2, and then there's, of course, you know, the Rebels only have 1 person after that. And like I'm thinking it's going to be the first 2v2. They go up against each other. The Rindo and Tsukasa win. After that, the next 2v2 come. They're able to defeat Rindo this time, leaving Tsukasa as the only one going up against the final person. He's exhausted after having to go against 2 people for this. And like I said, I'm predicting it's either Soma, just because he's the main character, or it's going to be Edino, which hopefully that's what I want to have happen. Seeing her be able to beat him and seeing the expression on Azami's face when she finally does beat him. And then, of course, get to see what happens after this, because honestly, I've been so into this whole this whole Shokugeki thing. I actually haven't thought of, when this finally does finish, what exactly is going to happen next with Azami and how everything is going to end. And like, is this the ending of Shokugeki no Soma, or are we gonna get to see more? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom manga review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How did you feel about this chapter? Expectations for the next chapters of the sorts. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So until next time, see ya.